What's up, guys? Today, for the pre-workout meal, we're gonna have some pork. I'm just kidding. But for real though, I'm going to make the thing that I usually have pre-workout when I actually feel like cooking. When I don't feel like cooking, it's canned chicken from Costco. When I feel like cooking, it's chicken breast from Costco, but you gotta cook it. Anyways, I had recorded like some squat workup earlier this week, but I didn't do any talking, and I was like, oh, I promised to be done posting those videos where I'm just not talking at all. So I'm gonna redo it today. I really didn't feel like working out today, to be honest. But yesterday, okay, let me give you like a rundown of the week so far. So it's Monday, it's Tuesday today. On Sunday, I went to this powerlifting gym and I worked up to a top single with kilos on deadlifts, and I worked up to 705, which was like an all-time kilo PR. But I feel like I couldn't really push myself as hard as I wanted to that day because I did have something to do right after the lift and I didn't have time to just keep going, so I had to cap it there. So that was on Sunday. Yesterday rolls around and I'm like, okay, I'll just work up to a heavy deadlift again. Wrong. My body and my nervous system was not having it because although I didn't push myself, I did pick up over 700 pounds the day before. So yesterday, I worked up to a 6-plate paused deadlift. I wanted to do a paused deadlift PR, so maybe around like 730, 740. But I picked up 585, 6 plates paused. Still moved fast. I'll show you guys right here. This is it. There we go. So it still moved relatively fast, but I did not feel good. I got like instant chills after the lift, and I was like, there's a higher risk of me getting hurt right now. So sometimes you just got to take that step back and know, even though maybe I could finish this and just power through, it's not going to be worth it because I'm probably going to F my shit up. So took that step back. I was like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to finish up this workout, but instead of deadlifts, I'm just going to squat and hit legs. Woke up today, was supposed to go a little earlier. It's currently 6 p.m. and did not go earlier. Got more tired as the day rolled by, was about to just not do it. Then I was like, what better way can I motivate myself to hit this leg day than by doing it with you guys? So I was like, man, I just gotta toughen up and just get through this lift. I promised myself I wanted to start hitting legs harder again. I just recently got back into squatting, and I think my all-time heaviest squat ever was 515. I think I could probably hit around close to 500 right now, so it's not like I lost a lot of strength. But I would like to PR and squat soon. That would be pretty cool, pretty fun. And I know if I take it seriously and I actually just do it when I'm supposed to, it'll happen. So we're gonna get that done. I'm going to make my pre-workout meal. I'll show you guys how I do it. Basically, it's super easy. You could do this every single day. And I'll show you guys some of the lift. There's a Young LA drop today, because I'm going to put this up on Wednesday. It's Tuesday. The drop is on Wednesday, which is when you're watching it, which is today for you guys. The drop is actually live right now. It's already live. This came out. I really like this puffy, fleece jacket. I think it's pretty comfortable. It looks kind of silly, but it's great, if you want to give it to your lady for the holidays, your mom, even if you just want to wear it yourself like this. I don't really care if people think what I'm wearing is weird. If I'm comfortable and I like it, I'm going to wear it. So this is coming out. A lot of other cool stuff is coming out. But yeah, if you guys want to support me and support the channel and help me keep doing what I do and help me, achieve my goals, you can use code WEAKGUY to save a percentage. To save a percentage on your order. Appreciate you guys. Anyways. Started here. I usually just, I don't know if you guys have Costco's where you are, but I just go to Costco and get the chicken breast. I am fortunate enough to be able to get organic chicken. I think that if there's one thing that you want to make sure, if there's two things that you want to make sure you're getting organic, it's your meats and your fruits and vegetables, because they douse those fruits and vegetables with pesticides. And having some friends and family who work on farms, it really makes a difference when, you know, your animals that you're eating are like free ranging and just chilling, or they're locked up in cages like shitting and pissing all over themselves. Anyways, I usually just take these breasts and I just cut them like this. I'm gonna just do this real fast and speed this up. Alright, so once I'm done cutting all those, I just throw this away. And then I don't like touching everything with chicken juice on my hands, so I wash my hands. It's very important. I feel like I'm a serial hand washer. Growing up with a family of doctors, with my parents and my sister, I wash my hands a lot. And that can have its consequences, but it can also have its benefits. I do get really dry hands, so I have to moisturize a lot. Anyways, once I have my chicken, I just get raw, unfiltered honey. I don't weigh this. Even when I'm tracking my macros, I kind of just like put a generous amount of honey. I actually don't know if cooking it on the stove, you know, kind of dissipates some of the honey calories. If you do know, let me know, because I do put a fair amount of honey. And it's like pre-workout. Don't they say honey's all, you know, good for you and good for pre-workout? And then I put like some sort of seasoning. This is Lawry's seasoned salt. Good amount of that. And if I had garlic powder, that's the last thing I would put on there. And I just take a wooden spoon and I just mix that all up. I guess you could also do this like in an air fryer, but I don't know, I've never done it. And then I just put it on the stove. Start this. I will show you guys. What are you doing? My little helper. My little helper. Are you gonna help me cook? You gonna help me cook? You gonna eat all my food? He's getting big. Good boy. Anyways, yeah. Just kind of just like cook it until it's done. I'll show you guys when it's done. All right, so the chicken's all done, and as you can see, the honey kind of makes it a golden dark brown type color. I think that makes it taste better. Anyways, here I got my jasmine rice, which is going to be the main carb source for the pre-workout meal. And then with that, I also have a banana. So I'm going to weigh out the rice that I'm going to eat. 193. That's enough for me. So for the chicken now, I'm going to have to put the camera down. For the chicken, I'm also going to want to do close to 200 grams. Let's go here. Oh, that's too much. Too little. Just right. 198. Close enough. So, the final touch is some mustard, because mustard is low, or no calorie actually. And then yeah, let me take it off again. So this is my pre-workout meal when I feel like cooking. It's chicken, rice, mustard, and a banana. And then I am ready to go lift. Oh, and I know I promised to show you guys the new car before I started lifting. So when I'm done eating, I'm gonna go to my car, show you guys a little of the interior, and then I will see you guys in the gym for squats. All right, as promised, here's a little bit on the car. I got my favorite feature here, which is the rims. Gonna hop in here. Ugh. Carbon fiber, whatever you call that. I'm gonna turn on the lights. I'll do another one during the day so you can see the differences. So, ambiance lighting, you can change that to any color you want. You click this and it activates the massage chair in the driver seat. There's one of these on every seat in the car. There's a bunch of different modes. Climate control front and back of the car. There's heating and cooling of the seats. What else? There's like, I don't remember the sound system, but the difference between the G80 and the G90 was that there was like some auditorium symphony sound and whatever. Here, let me see if I could make this wider. This is the sunroof. There's also a sunroof for the back passengers as well. I do shove my bar in here. That's what that is. I don't know, really. There's a bunch of little things. I'm not necessarily like a really big car guy. I just really enjoyed this car when I went to the dealership, and I've been looking up some stuff about it. People ask me why I picked the luxury sedan over the sporty type car, and I thought about it, and the only difference is, you know, with the sporty one, it's going to go faster. But how often am I really going to go that fast? And how often am I going to sit in here and enjoy the internal amenities of a luxury sedan? So I picked the G90. It is the E-Supercharger version, so it has the air suspension. I don't really know what that means, but all I know is when I park and drive, the car lifts and goes down depending on the road. And there's a lot of cool other little things about the car that if you look up the G90, you can find out for yourself. But anyways, to the squat rack. Alright, so I know you guys are probably wondering why I'm back at my house. Didn't really have enough time to record all of the workout today. The gym ended up closing a little bit early, and I wanted to focus on my workout. But I did end up with a nice little triple on squats. I ended up with 455, which is something that I don't necessarily think I've ever done. Or if I did do it, I did it when I was like 250. I was super heavy. I'm probably like 210, 212 at the moment. Anyways, to make up for that, I'm gonna show you what I'm eating after. So this is basically like a cooking video and a video of squat and a video of a deadlift. So if you like to work out, I'm gonna say that Costco is basically going to be your best friend. This is from Costco, this is from Costco, that's from Costco. Basically most of the things that I get from Costco. But what isn't from Costco is the beef that I like to order. Not a sponsor, so you know it's actually good stuff. This is 96 lean ground beef. It does have the highest amount of protein out of any other beef that I've seen, ground beef that is. But I already pre-defrosted one. Just throw one of those in there. I think a serving of this is 3.5 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbs, and 26 grams of protein. So in entirety, there's 104 grams of protein in this. So I usually split that up into 2 meals after my workout. It has 104 grams of protein. Anyways, make that. I put this organic mixed vegetables in there. If you've never had peas with your beef, I suggest it because it tastes pretty good. But I just pour a good amount of that in there. Holy shit, that might have been too much. Well, he got a little bit of a meal there. But just do that. Turn the heat on so it starts defrosting. I like to put on the kale, which is right there, while the beef is actually cooking and after that's defrosted, because that's gonna get soggy pretty fast. So I don't gotta put that in until the end. This is also from Costco, like I already said. It's yakisoba noodles. If you guys don't know what this is, they're noodles, but they're really, really good. A serving of this has 10 grams of fat, 69 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of protein. I highly suggest don't really count your protein unless it's coming from, you know, full amino protein sources. So I don't necessarily try and count this when I aim for my 220 to 245 grams of protein a day. I only take it from like beef, chicken, eggs, things like that. Anyways, I just cut this a little bit. Oh, and I usually only have this as like a treat sometimes because it does have a higher fat content. I usually just have jasmine rice with this after. So throw that in there. 3.5 minutes. What else? If I had garlic powder, I would throw that in here, but I don't. So I'm gonna throw just some of this Lowry seasoned salt, which is the same thing that I use on the chicken beforehand, but I do have some minced garlic, so that's fine. Just take some of this, put it on there. Some of you may think that that was a lot. Could be. Not really 100% sure. Oh, and by the way, look at this cool little thing I got. Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo. It's like a little camera. My friend had it at the gym. I thought it was pretty cool, so I ordered it. It is like $700 though. It's pretty cool. I'll be using that in the future. But basically just mix that up and I'll check back in with you guys once I have to put in the kale. Okay, so once that starts to brown a little bit, then I just grab a whole bunch of this. And what I've learned recently is usually when I buy greens, they go bad super fast in my fridge. So I was told to start putting it in the freezer and then it lasts way longer. So I've been doing that. The only thing with kale though is that it makes me fart a lot. But it's one of the best greens out there for you. It's leafy spinach. Leafy greens, red, bright red vegetables are good. So I would usually throw peppers in here, but I ran out a couple days ago. So don't got them right now. So that's good. This is done. This is what that looks like. Literally just noodles with vegetables. Okay, so once this is done, I just literally pour half of it in here. I'll do it a little less than half right now. I'll save the bigger meal for later. And yeah, this is what I eat post-workout. Probably has like 50-ish grams of protein. That's pretty good. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, try this week's crumble cookie assortment. They were all not very good in my opinion. So if you were gonna get crumble cookie this week, be warned, wasn't very good. Anyways, another good find, especially if you're cutting, was this superfood veggie slaw from Costco. Once again, Costco should just sponsor me at this point. But does come with quite a bit. A serving is only 30 calories. It's just 6 grams of carbs, and a serving is a cup and a half. So I mean, you could have a whole ass 3 cups of this, and it's 60 calories. So I was doing that for a bit with the beef. But I have already had this for a day, haven't opened it. Afraid it's gonna go bad. So I'm gonna give some to Apollo for dinner tonight. Oh my God, he's going crazy already. But, all right, so I know there wasn't a lot of lifting in this video. It was more of just a bunch of cooking and seeing what I eat. But some of you guys have been asking for that. So here it is. If you were asking for that, you're welcome. If not, I'm sorry, but I will be uploading way more consistently, I promise, with a 100% factual statement that I will be uploading more. Anyways, tomorrow I'm going to the Young LA gym. I haven't lifted there since what, the 770 deadlift PR that I pulled over there. Going to be recording hopefully a pause deadlift PR. Don't know what I'm going for, but I did accidentally pull that 715 pause deadlift PR last week, so anything above that will be fine. So look out for that maybe later this week, because it'll be on Wednesday, maybe it'll be up on Sunday, not really sure. This will be up when you see it. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for believing in me, even though I haven't been very consistent and been kind of in a rut recently. Sometimes, you know, it's not all sunshine and rainbows over here, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can, you know, kind of sympathize with that. We all deal with our own struggles, and just because some struggles are, from an outside perspective, more difficult than others, doesn't mean that yours aren't also, you know, struggles. Everybody takes shit differently. Anyways, appreciate you guys, love y'all, until next time. And for you guys who think that he gets scraps, he eats just as good as me. Dinner time.